actually lying, because an egg hunt wasn't leaked, but a different event was leaked. People are very mad. Now, this all starts with Lily on Twitter, because she tweeted out a big list of games that are apparently going to be in Roblox's new event that is happening in March. So I imagine Roblox is going to copy that timeline, but here's the tweet. It says, updated game list for the new Roblox event coming in, which if you don't know, I think it all originally complicated, and I don't really know why.
I may not know why, but Roblox has to cook this time, or the events probably just won't be the same. Anyways, guys, it's me, the Musketeer. You know what time it is. It's the egg. Wait, no, it's the hunt. I know, people hate the hunt, but I think maybe go for Roblox. I don't know, and I hope they improve the games. Anyways, here's the things. I'm going to be going 1 through 92 on the list. I'll tell you how grindy it is and how hard it is, or hard it may be in the event. Give you my rating on it and how just scummy it is. I'm not fat, don't think it's such. Just as help for me, even if it's not the greatest. And then give you helpful tips and stuff you probably need to know. And that, let's go. Okay, this game, 2008. I would say this game's pretty cool. It's a unique take on the running genre. Recommend finding a pillar. There's usually pillars around the map where you get objectives, or you probably need to do the hunt or whatever. That's what they did last time, I'm pretty sure. The monster recruiters can't get up. You tower up using E and just towering up with the pretty big objects. Monsters can't get up there because bad thing. It's bad. You also need food and water. I'm pretty sure you need both. You need more food than water for some reason. There's no currency in this game, which is nice, so you can't really pay to win. But you can't really get prepared for it and just instead of just having skill and playing it more. I don't know. That's really it. A wolf or other. This game's a lot like Murder Mystery 2, but worse, to be honest. They're two wolves, innocent, that run and hide and hope for the best from the wolf, the hunter who can kill the werewolf, and the werewolf who can transform from human and werewolf in an instant. As the werewolf, you can be killed by the hunter, so find him and kill him before he knows you're the werewolf. That would not be great if he found out. By the way, the hunter dropped his crossbow on death, so a good strategy would be go near the person who can kill the werewolf, the hunter, and take the crossbow while the werewolf, after killing the hunter if it lives, is away. Just be careful though, if the wolf is good, it will probably just hide and wait for you to get it, and you'll probably be dead. So if you see that, just you shouldn't take the risk and hide. And by the way, don't go alone, please. You always die. Yeah, this game is very heavy, but just be careful. And to be honest, you have to hide as going near people without the hunter will probably get killed. As luck will have it, they're probably the werewolf. Adopt me. How would you prepare for this other than being a bit faster and being pay to win, bro? I just hate this game. You could pay to win, it's probably just gonna be some egg which you have to do, but that's really it. I'm sorry. There's no really tips I can give you. Sorry. I don't like this game. Airship Assault. Okay, so this game is pretty hard. There's a few modes, Assault, in which both teams get their own airship and just try and destroy each other's airship. Isle, where the game goes into a capture point game with enemy teams trying to capture, getting a battleship and a few ships so they can transport units into the island or whatever. And then lastly, ambush, where one team ambushes another's airship, and with bunkers and gliders and stuff, and tries to destroy it so they can get through. There are three classes at the moment. There are Raider, who can same memory weapons as the crew member, but they also have glider, which lets you glide. And also you get a grenade of dynamite, which you can destroy the boilers and the airship with. The pilot, where you drive the plane, you can bomb stuff, and you also can get a gun on the back to defend yourself. The driving in this game is pretty buggy, so do not jump. You will probably die unless you use your parachute. The crew member, where they repair the airship and other stuff. I recommend just playing one class enough to level it up to get more weapons. Each weapon has like a level lock or whatever. You can get to that level lock, you automatically unlock it. You can buy it, but I would recommend it instead. You're probably gonna be interested. For like basically, the crew member Raider said they were saying like weapons. Yeah, you get the idea. I would say the rifle is way better for long range. It's not the greatest for close range, especially with raiders. If they attack your ship or whatever, I recommend using the pistol. It's much better for close range, just for some reason better for combat. If you're like really good at like hitting people, I'd recommend the rifle, but you usually want to use the pistol if they're on like thing or whatever. Quite frankly, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I don't exactly know how you get some of the, there's like a bunch of like types of money in the game. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, you can just try your best. It's probably just gonna try. It's probably just gonna be like you have to win a few games or something like that. You'll do good, hopefully. Atomic. I would really say this game is a really cool role-playing game. There's a lot of jobs, but the best I would say is the job below the 7-6 bank guard, which is a government job where you guard the mayor. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. Basically, every 5 minutes you get a paycheck, which from it, it's like 400. You can get guns from Gunsmith and ammo from your team shop. There's like a button that tells you. Highly recommend going to a safe place if you want to AFK to get like the paycheck and get money. I highly recommend doing that. That is what you probably should do if you want money, and you can probably just get infinite money from it. Not infinite, but a lot. You can pretty easily die from outlaws or like really anyone. So you want to really be careful. Especially like during the event, there's going to be a lot of new players and they're probably just going to start sporadically shooting for no apparent reason. I also got a card, so you can recommend using that too. Yeah. If you really want to do it, just play as them and then just don't do your job. That's really what I did. Like maybe do it in the strike part and I don't really care. Game is very confusing, and don't be a civilian. They don't make that much money. Like really any job, I just wouldn't recommend if they don't pay less than 400. Like not a gunsmith. Gunsmiths can make a lot of money. Anyways, to the next game. Arsenal. This is a shooter game. You can't do anything but get better, unfortunately. There's no like new guns you can get to like get better. But you could just of course get better by shooting, by playing aim trainers and just playing the game, of course. The game is very hard, so expect to die, just try not to rage. You also go faster with a knife. A few other events we had to use it, such as in the beginning there was like a helicopter shooting, you had to use a knife to to be faster and get through. I did, and I had like 3 HP, thankfully I still lived. The game is, of course, most likely gonna have an extra game mode, which is have a bunch of AI. I don't exactly know, but it's gonna be really cool. Arsenal devs always cook. That's really it. Yeah, just see if we can get used to most of the guns and probably use them. Anyways, see you in the next night. Build a boat for treasure. I recommend getting a few of the cheaper chests, and then save for the better ones, so then you'll get a few more blocks and go farther. You can control your quote-unquote boat if you use a boat, like most times it's not even boat, with the black black control chair. I forgot the exact name. I'm sorry. I don't want to be racist. Get one of the purple rockets. I don't know if they cost Robux or even just regular ones, and then put that at the end, and then get the black chair and see if you can control it. I've seen people do that. I think it's kind of cool. You could make a boat, or just spam random trash until you win. That's what I did. Whatever, it's your choice. It's probably going to be one of both. Recommend teaming up with others, as they will probably have way more blocks than you, and you can combine it, and then the better chance of getting to the end. I would heavily recommend it. Yeah, that's really it. Baddies. I hate this game, quite frankly. It's just like a Battlegrounds game, except really weird and kind of stupid. With you getting knocked down and you just get absolutely obliterated and stunned. To get money, you do quests, which is like bottom right. And you can destroy ATMs and cash registers to get money, of course. You should probably grab trash, as it's pretty good. It's a pretty good melee weapon. If you do have like 500 slaves, you should get like a pink stop sign or whatever. That's a pretty good weapon. You should buy a flamethrower. I don't know why people aren't doing it. It's like a really good weapon. It's in the church. You should probably get ammo too. Quests always give the most money, so do them first if you can every single day, and you'll get enough money. And you'll do pretty good. To be honest, if you're on PC, just spam M1 and F, because F you can like get them into a handhold, whatever, and rip off their hair and like spam them and stun them so that you can stomp on them, which does the most damage, by the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna be 100% with you. I don't really like this game. It's not great. I don't know. It's just like very pay to win and very scummy. Anyways, to the next game. Okay, so Basketball Legends. This game's a lot like other sports games. For some reason, like they're the rep or whatever. To get 3 points, you have to get out of the like line of the enemy team's goal. Basket. Oh my gosh, I've not put that game in, but and press C and hope that you get a great or perfect. You will always like miss if they're like blocking you, if anything's blocking you. Or it's to steal. So go to the enemy with the ball and hope lag lets you get the ball, which is really like you usually don't. There's a lot of sweats on this team. I'm mad. It's actually so annoying. Like I just trying to get to them, they just like spin around 180 and just don't let me have it. Like it's actually like if people like really like pressuring you, I recommend just passing and hoping for the best. You can like dunk if they're just a bit away. That's how you can always get 2 points. That's what I do because I suck. You can like just do E, but it's like a mini game which you have to do, which is really hard for no apparent reason. Yeah, I hope this helps. Anyways, to this. I can't really do anything, especially in like these games where it's like role playing and stuff. You can't really like get better. You can't like get like faster or whatever. You could probably like get a better car. There's probably better cars, which could help you, but not really. They're probably something to pay to win to do it, but 100% with you. I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't really like these games. You can play them, I don't really care, but yeah, there's nothing you really can do other than like memorize the map. Which, by the way, you may see a pattern of me telling you that, and I'm just gonna say that a lot of times you want to, so there's probably gonna be some sort of collection thing on a lot of these games. I'm sorry, it's just how these games work, unless Roblox actually like makes them actually do good. I don't know. Anyways, it's this. This is fish, but dumb. Okay, not like trash dumb, but why dumb? This is because you don't spend money on upgrades or new rods or whatever. You use them to get hats. And every fish like gives a few points from it, and then you get upgrades that. If you want to AFK it, you'll need a level 3 reel, like stronger reel or whatever, so that you can just take sardines. That's how you really kind of AFK it. If you use auto cooking, of course, you can probably use auto cooking easy. Farm the starter so you can get and use the worst bait, so the best chance of getting them too. and make sure to max out backpack space so you can use all of it. You also can sprint and dash by pressing shift. You can sprint in water by pressing shift. Yeah, it's literally the whole thing is you doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Just buy upgrades, max out the beastry, which isn't that large to be honest with you. That's really it. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know what else to do now. And to the next. Oh, this game's barely even a game. Boy ball. This game's barely a game. And by the way, if you've never played, you're going to die. I recommend that you server hop till you find a server with like no one with like a huge amount of wins, such as sweats and oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't move the mic. That have over 1,000 wins. They almost always win, or sometimes they mess up and then you can win. Though, like last time, I'm pretty sure you had to do like a game mode to win from that, or like get top 5, which sucked. So maybe don't do that. I recommend first getting force field and then maxing it, and then there's like a upgrade that basically I think it lets you hit it and then like spins in the air and then goes to the enemy. That's a really good ability for one remember. Most people can't counter that and just lose. That's recommend maxing after you get the invincibility. And it's also like $8,000. It's pretty good all game compared to the force field. The force field is pretty good all game, but in show off it's weaker. But still, if you can use it correctly, you can just basically just have infinite and they just die from it, which is really good, even if it's worse. And then the other thing's just good because you can kill someone usually with it. They can, then you just have to have skill. Yeah, just play the game and get better, and then just get better at timing it. That's really the main thing. Yeah, that's it. Blade League. This is the same as Blade Ball, but like Rivals version, I guess. I don't know, because it's a lot like Rivals and that like 1v1 and stuff. I'm done. You get basically it's kind of like soccer. There's like you have a court and the enemy has a court. Basically, you have to get the ball in the enemy's court to do that. You need 6 points to win. I recommend staying near the goal to just block the ball, and eventually the enemy will just not be able to, and you'll just win. If the ball is your color, then you're okay. If it goes in your goal. Yeah, I recommend getting like, I don't know, walls actually might be pretty good for this, and just place it next to your goal if you can. There's like a power that's pretty cheap. Sprint isn't, it's not, it's a dash, yeah. It's like a dash thing, it's really easy. It's not as good as that. Invisibility is all you don't really need. Yeah, I don't know. Direct hit, if you can grind for it and save up for it, it's really good. Because then it'll just like automatically go to the goal, and especially if they're like around, not away from their goal, they're just kind of cooked. Yeah, so I just recommend doing that. Anyways, for the next game. Block Puzzle. This game is literally just block blast, and yeah, just look for patterns and hope you get good luck and blocks. As to clear and get points, you have to get roadblocks, guys, holy crap. And to get points and then clear the road. That's literally it. It's annoying. There's no skins, there's no worthy one. It's literally it. I don't know what else to tell you. Brookhaven. I don't know what to tell you. There's literally nothing to do except get used to the map and wait. It's probably just gonna be collect-a-thon. That's literally it. That's, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's exactly how it sounds like. You build on a plot. That's a... To probably get the badges, you have to find stuff around the map or build a specific thing. I don't know. It's literally it. I don't know what to tell you. These are really like just sad things. I don't know, avatar creator. To be honest, it's gonna be some sort of game mode like the hunt. I don't know what else there's to other than getting stuff. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Car Crashers 2. Play the game to get money, which is by destroying cars on plots or crushers or whatever they're called. Most cars are gained from levels, so just grind a car until you get enough money to get a car that's better and that gives more money. Usually that's faster, it's bigger, such as instead of a C-class car, get a B-class car, which usually costs much more. I don't know, it's usually it. There's also like derbies and stuff, which is pretty cool. I mean, we did it for, pretty sure, like, the last event it was in, I don't know exactly what it was in, but yeah, I don't know, just be ready, just make sure you have a pretty good car. Okay, Chained. This game is, there's another game I'll probably put on screen if I have enough time for, but basically it's just the same thing, except I would say better. This is just like your stereotypical 2-player games. You just need to find an alternate. You wanna almost always have like an alternate account for this, because randoms suck, or friends if you have on it. Imagine. You probably need to get a certain point of the obby to get the badges. I'm guessing, or a new thing. Because this is really annoying. Like basically, it's like a pulling mechanic, and basically, if someone falls, you can just pull them up. Or like, if you have to pull them across, you can just press pull. Like usually they just forget and die. And it takes forever for you to die and fall. So you just have to respawn when you fall, when both of you fall. It's like the gravity is really weird in this game. Just be careful. Usually just want to have friends. That's the best thing you can do, in my non-professional opinion. Clip it. Why? Just why? Okay, this game, it's not that great. It's just rip off TikTok on Roblox. There's nothing you can do other than probably get used to the maps, but like, there's other thing, but they just had new maps too, so for like the things, you had to like clip for like random like myth jiggies or whatever. It's probably gonna have to do it again because these guys aren't the greatest devs in the world. Yeah, to be honest, you just clip random things. That's literally it. Get used to the maps, but you probably won't need to. Just like get used to the mechanics, I guess. That's like the main thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any tips for this game. I barely play it because it kind of just sucks. I don't know. Like, clip it players, rise. Tell me what to do. Yeah, I'm done. I don't know what else to say of this. Dead Rails. This is actually a pretty cool game. To win, you get to 80,000 meters. I'm pretty sure maybe it's 8,000. You have to be correct on that. And then survive 2 minutes at the end against a bunch of outlaws. You can use zombies and other corpses, such as wolves, for fuel for your train. But if you get an outlaw's corpse, save it. You can sell it at the sheriff's office for some money. You also have a sack, so you can like save like other fuels. If it says fuel, then you probably should use fuel unless it's an outlaw. And any other things such as junk, usually you want to sell it. You can use guns. I don't think they come with ammo, but if they do, not that much. So make sure you buy some from stores or find it before using it, usually. It's a blood moon. Get to the next checkpoint quickly, as vampires are super powerful zombies that will destroy you, and they spawn on blood moons, and they absolutely get destroyed by the turrets at the checkpoints. It's a brighter moon. I don't exactly know what it's called. Then a buff wolf or werewolf spawn. So you want to get to the next checkpoint quickly. If you can't, the werewolf actually outruns the train. Then get into your cockpit of the train, and the wolf can't hit you there, so you can get like the hammer and hit it. Yeah. That's really it. Yeah. Doors. This is like a really hard horror game, so if you die, like, it's kind of expected, especially if you didn't play it. To be honest, the event is probably going to be a new game mode like the last one, but if it isn't, here's a few tips on it. It's probably going to be like reaction time based usually, and there's speed based, so once you die or something, remember why you died or how you died, and then see if you can prevent it. For like regular, if you go through the regular game, and you're supposed to do that, then here's a few things for the doors that are guaranteed to happen, such as in doors pretty sure 30 through 40, and it's somewhere near there, or in 70 through 80, there are seek chases, which is basically a monster that chases you, and you go way faster. You need to crouch under bookshelves and other stuff, such as couches, to get through. And then sometimes there's fork rooms, I'm not exactly sure what it's called. And you need to go through the door that is blue, which is either right, left, or forward. To check, quickly go look at both sides, right or left. If none of them are blue, just go forward, and then you should be fine. And then repeat that till you get to the fire room. I don't exactly know what it's called. So the room with fire and hands on it. You need to get through and you should be fine. Usually there's like a pretty easy way, just dodge the hands and stuff like that. Also at door 50, a room which you have to find books to get a code. The monster cannot see but can hear you, so always count, and if it comes towards you, get out of its way and just stay in place and you should hopefully be fine. If you have no other option, you can always go in a closet and do like a heart minigame, which is really hard. To be honest with you, like I don't know why. Like I don't know, it's just pretty hard for me. There's the symbols basically equal numbers. It's usually on the right hand side. There's a paper on a desk and like near the middle room or like in the back, not in the back, but yeah, hopefully you know what I mean. You have to get it by just standing up for like a millisecond and getting it. Then you want to go to the door, go right of the door if you're looking at it. And then the monster just can't get there, figure can't get there. And then you can put in the shapes in order and then find the code and get out. Wow, you have to block this one. Drive World is just another driving game, to be honest. Like driving Empire, each car can have a lot of upgrades that really help the car, make it faster, make it easier to control. I recommend like AFKing the game, basically like having something, if you're on PC, putting something either W and A or W and D and then making it so it just keeps spinning around. You also can do playtime rewards. Those are pretty easy to get. Just like go play the game for like 30 minutes and you get like over $100,000 each day. That's a lot of money. And then use that to get basically $1 million car. That's really good. And then max out the upgrades for it. And then like your really fast car and a great chance of just winning. Like whatever you need to do, because it's probably gonna be some sort of race like most racing games. Yeah, I recommend that. You also can like sprint/nitro by pressing shift. Yeah, that's basically it. A dusty trip is a dusty trip, I guess. I don't know. I mean, just do what the checklist says. You usually can get stuff. You need food and water, of course. So just like go to houses to get food and water. I don't really think you can prepare for the event, because like usually you have your own car, in the event that always spawns. Usually. And unless this is a different, you have to have a different car. Either you have to pay to win, or maybe you could buy cars. I'm not exactly sure if you can. I'll have to check that. But yeah, if you get stuck, just see if you can push the car out of the way. And to shoot stuff, I mean, just click. I'm pretty sure R is to reload, but if you can't reload, just continue shooting until you're out of ammo, and then you will reload. Yeah, this game is just way too buggy. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Yeah, that's really it. Dynamic Ship Simulator. I actually don't know which one it is. I'm guessing it's 3 because it's the newest. It's a pretty good simulator. Turning is really like hard. Like it's really slow, so be careful about that. You don't want to crash. The best way that I know of to get money is to just go to fishing spots. And then after you're done fishing, go and sell on islands. That's literally everything. This game is very confusing. Anyways. Elemental Dungeons 26, okay. So this game is just a lot like Dungeon Quest, where basically there's a lot of like levels that you can do. I recommend rolling for elements. Yeah, elements. Get one that's very much ranged. You want a ranged one on level 1. I'm using ice, and that's a huge amount of range. You want that as your only weapon is a melee weapon. So, ranged weapon, which is your element, enemy just won't be able to get to you, because like they don't really like chase when they see you. They're just so like they're easily baited. I'm trying to think of the right word. Whatever. I recommend leveling up because you get like skill points. I recommend getting that. If you want to go more melee, go defense because that gives it more HP. Go sword. If you want more range, go element because that will help the damage on element, and you'll be able to kill bosses much easier. Yeah, you kind of want to do if for a balance build, just go all 3 usually, but a little bit more in defense usually because you want a lot of HP because healing is really slow in this game. Yeah, this game is just. It's just kind of not. It's kind of just strict. I would say not strict, but like so not as much as you can do as in like Dungeon Quest or whatever. I don't know. It's a pretty cool game though. Emergency Response, Liberty County. To be honest, this game's actually like really fun. It's really fun just to outwit the cops because a lot of times they're just bad. It's like 5-year-old children. Anyways, I recommend before going wanted, because police can't arrest you when you're wanted, because it's like a roleplay game, and like they expect you to like roleplay, right? Don't do that. Literally just get guns first, and then go to the tool store, because a jewelry place, really good way to make money. Well, a lot of times police are around there. So I recommend getting a pretty fast car, grinding that, or AFKing it, because you get a paycheck for just playing the game. So I recommend just AFKing that, maybe. And then just like, going to the tool shop, getting a baseball bat so you can rob registers, because that's pretty good. You can get some money from that. And then, getting a glass cutter so you can get money from that. From the jewelry store, and scanner so you can see where the police are, because that's really good information on that. It's really good. You don't want to get ambushed. That would not be great. Yeah, I recommend going on always go hard on it. There's like 3 different difficulties. There's slower. Hard it gives you the most money and it's the fastest, so it's the most bang for your buck. So I recommend doing that. Yeah, that's really it. Just like the main thing is just destroy cash registers using the bat, and yeah, you get money. It's like the prison times are like 5 minutes usually. It's actually insane, so just try not to get caught. That's really the main thing. Anyways, I kind of like this game. Evade. It's actually like a really good game. I like it. It's after the Nico next box is trope? I'm not exactly sure what the word is. Anyways, I recommend to gain speed, you always want to just continue jumping, which is known as bee hopping. Pretty sure it originated from either CSGO or TF2, I'm not entirely sure, it's definitely from Valve, but basically, you run from, basically just 2D images, and if you get attacked by them, you just get knocked down and you could get killed if you don't get revived. I'd recommend not staying near others unless you want to get revived, but usually don't, because like the next box get attracted to them. I won't make sure like you're being like super careful where you're running too, because you don't want to just get body blocked by random stuff and then dying. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting items, because you can have different items as a light source, and then 2 other like items, and then 6 like utility items, or it's like consumables basically. I recommend there's like a grapple gun. You would have to grind for that for a bit, but it's pretty good. I would recommend getting that. Yeah, I would just recommend just grinding it a bit, playing the game a bit, because you get a pretty good amount of money each game if you survive, which is pretty easy to be honest. So yeah, that's really it. There's also other game modes, but I'm getting a feeling that it's not gonna be in other game modes that badges. I don't know, it's just like inkling of mine. Farming and Friends is actually like a pretty cool farming game. The tutorial tells you how the mechanics work. It's kind of weird, like, you have to basically get the tractor, you have to have that weed, you have to fill in, like, some sort of, like, feeder thing, you have to till the dirt, and then flatten it, and then you plant the wheat, and then after that you take it and then put it in, like, a thing, box, car, trailer, and then you sell it. There's actually 2 places to sell it. I recommend looking at both, because they have different, like, costs for each one, because, like, the things are kind of random, the costs for it, the selling prices up for it, so I recommend looking at both and seeing which one is more profitable for you. When you can, always go to the next crop. Usually you want to go to rice, as it's pretty profitable, because, you just make way more money. If you continue just doing wheat, then you won't make that much money if you go compared to corn. Yeah, you have a pretty huge plot, so I recommend just like saving up. Continue doing like the 50 like money and stuff, but I recommend saving up. If there's like a vehicle store, there's some things that like you do 2 tiles at once instead of 1. That's what you want to save up for, because that will take so much of your time off instead of just doing 1. I highly recommend doing that. And then just having a bigger trailer. You don't need a huge trailer, because you usually won't be getting that much stuff. But yeah, that's really it. You also can get like cows and stuff, but I'm getting a feeling you're not gonna like animals, but I'm getting a feeling you're not gonna be like doing that. Anyways, to the next game. Field Trip Z. So this is a story game. Technically, you can't get like better things and get items. You can't like get guns unless you like pay to win to get them. I don't recommend doing that. It's pretty easy, to be honest. A bit easier than you think it is. It's way harder if all of like the people in your same like in the story or whatever die, which is almost what happens in every single game for some reason. Like, it really sucks. Literally just do what the game says. Probably need to get a new ending, or like get to a certain point to get the badge. That's like kinda really it. Like, combat's pretty easy. Like, I don't know, just do what the game says. Some of the things about timings, just going to the store to get your time going through as long as it will attack you and destroy you. Yeah, that's really it, to be honest with you. It's nothing special. Anyways, to this game. This is an okay game. You can win this game, but if you do, I recommend getting Steady Rod first, because you can get literally any fish in the game. So technically, you could get like the 1 fish things where basically there's like a random fish out in like the ocean which you can get. So you have a luck of getting that, and that brings a lot of money. And then go to Forbidden Shores and just get the fish from there, as those cost a lot. And then I recommend getting a micro. Usually there's a bunch of videos on it. It's pretty easy to get, and then just like continue doing that, and you should be okay. Then after that, get like 5 enchanting relics. Go to there's like a buoy off of Sunstone Island. Go there, get like the advanced water thing, like so they have way more air, and then literally just play it. Then literally get through, and then go to a cave. Oh well, you have to get 100% on the thing I'll put on screen. I forgot the name of. Basically, you have to get 100% of that. One of the things you have to get from crab cages, so just get a bunch of crab cages and AFK it. Just look at the wiki on how to get it much better, because I know there's ways, but basically just continue doing that, and in some time you'll get it. I got it in like about 300, 400 sea mines, which is pretty easy to be honest. Yeah, I just recommend doing that. And then you can get the Trident Rod, which is really good, by the way. I heavily recommend getting it. It's very, very strong and good for AFK, which you get a lot of money, which you can get the best rods in the game from. Anyways, to the next game. So like the Hunt, they're probably gonna have new songs for it, so I recommend getting used to those once it comes out, of course. I just recommend just playing the game and getting used to some of the songs, because then that's how you get better at the game. I know, I literally have no other things to say from this. Yeah, it's like pretty, you can't really grind for it. I know you can get like cooler like items or whatever, but just like, no, I don't really care. It's literally it, to be honest with you. I don't know what else to say. Anyways, to the next game. Gif is a game. Basically, you run from giant eagle faces. Yeah. You probably need to just kill them for a badge, or like just survive for a while. I don't know. It's probably just gonna be quests. It's most games gonna do. Anyways, some things I recommend. First off, get weapons, of course. I think you need food. I'm not exactly sure you want that too. But I recommend getting a shotgun for close range. A lot of times, giant evil faces or gifts are there. And also get the hammer. You can literally build bases out of it. It's a huge protection tool, and it's just really cool. I heavily recommend getting it. Anyways, to the next game. You can tell I don't really know a lot about this game. Generic roleplay game. I recommend, you usually have enough money for it, get the, basically it's like a race, like car thing that can get you a lot of money. Unless it's, you should probably get inside the gate too, because you can be like a barbarian and stuff, but I don't recommend it, as you almost always die to like the guards, enemy guards and stuff. But yeah, you can like save up money. That's really the main thing you should do. You should just save up money, because any other upgrades just don't save. That's really it. Yeah, like also you get daily pay, so you can AFK it, but you also need food. So yeah, you can AFK it technically, but not really. Anyways, to the next game. Greenville. There's no guns, I think, so don't worry about that. Just work a job and get money, get a faster car to do the found a bit faster, I guess. I don't know. I guess get used to the map. Yeah, that's literally it. I don't know, this game is, I don't know how to prepare for it that much. Gunfight Arena. Get autos, such as like the AK or something like that. Just because they're better than like snipers or rifles, because you can get more DPS, and you should do the login reward, and at like 4 to 5 days, it gives you $1 million. So just do that a few times, and you can get a pretty good like auto. Make sure it's auto too. It's just like better guns. Just if you want to grind it, you can, but it's usually smarter just to do like the login reward. To be honest, just get an aim trainer or something. That'll help you a bit. Most of the enemies are usually bots or something. So I don't know why, and they just are bad. So you're okay. Yeah, that's really it. This game is literally bot infested for some reason. I don't know why there's so many bots. Hello, Cafe. Tutorial as the game is kind of weird, and it'll tell you how to work stuff. There's a button tycoon part of the inside of the cafe. It uses buttons, of course. You would not really know, as it does like a get equipment thing. It's kind of weird. It's like you wouldn't really notice it. And then you can grind from there once you get tables and stuff. There's a gacha system for employees section where you can get random people to work for you. From the Hello Kitty universe, I guess, I don't know. And then, basically, the more stars they have, usually they're better. Also, if you AFK, the game for a while, they will get hungry, and then you have to feed them random foods and stuff. Usually, the max, that's really it. The max money you can have is 10 million, I'm pretty sure. So, usually you get that before they're, like, starve. It just don't work. You can go outside and make like an outside like diner looking thing, and you can edit it with like more tables and stuff on your own instead of like buttons. You have to go to a shop in like the city where there's like a button looking thing that has that, so I recommend going there. Anyways, to the next game. Oh, it's one of these. I haven't really played this game, so I wouldn't know, but I guess like literally just play it and get used to the characters, I guess, and that's really it. Yeah. This game is probably just another one of those stun lock games. Just stun lock that enemy and don't get stun locked, so you're okay, I guess. Yeah, that's really it. This is a unique take on the tycoon genre. Instead of one tycoon, you have like 68 houses. I didn't exactly count. That are separated in 3 stages on each one. You get money from the mailbox, and there is a pretty like tiny max, so make sure you continue getting that. The money does not save between houses, so remember that. For the event, you're probably gonna need to make a new house, I'm guessing. So get ready for that, and just like if you're on a house, do it, and you should be good. You should spend your money on the cheapest stuff first, because then you have a better chance of getting more income, so that you have better returns and get money faster. That's really it. Zombie Gunfight. It's a good game, but just needs work. Zombies are like really OP. For some reason they gain mutations and make them faster and way stronger, which isn't inevitably bad, but there's way too many of them, and there's like so many nukes that they just die, and to survive you can't like fight them back, because like your bullets barely do anything. You can barely ever kill them because they have way too much HP. They only like slow zombie, and basically to survive you gotta hide and just hope the zombie, and just know the zombies are annoying. Get the next gun after your first one, as it's almost always better, because like you have way more ammo, and you can fire way faster, but it does make you a bit slower. So if you're not using it, just have the knife out. Biolab is a bad map. It's so easily taken out. Like I don't know why. It's just don't pick it. Yeah, knives should give you speed, but they don't. Yeah, it's really annoying. It's not like Arsenal and that. Yeah, zombies usually mutate like every 20 seconds or so. They can press G and just go way faster. And I don't know how long the cooldown is, but it's so good against humans. Like seriously, yeah, they just can destroy any human. It's actually so annoying. I don't know what else to say about that. Anyways, to the next game. It's a girl. I guess get used to the map, because I have no idea. The characters just look like Dress to Impress, but bad. This game sucks, bro. I don't know why this game has to exist. I don't know anymore. Why does this have to exist? Item Aslan. Aslan? No, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Anyways. This game is basically a randomizer. There's a bunch of different, like, maps with usually different game modes, including, like, a battlegrounds. There's, like, murder mystery, which is pretty cool. The game is pretty cool, like, honestly. I recommend just getting used to a lot of the weapons, because a lot of times they repeat. And just get used to them. And then, you don't really need to grind for money, to be honest, because, like, they only get emotes and stuff. There's nothing you can, like, really buy, pay to win or whatever. This game is just pretty fun. It's a good randomizer. Just get used to the weapon. That's the main thing. And also, that all of them usually have abilities, so make sure you see that on the bottom left. It usually says they have it, or not. Anyways, to the next game. Jailbreak. Honestly, to prepare for this game, you probably just need to get better guns and, like, better cars. That's really the main thing. Just get used to all the robberies, because you're probably going to have to do something for that. Honestly, I don't exactly know what's going to happen. No one really does. The developers themselves, but hopefully this is pretty good. Jailbreak has almost always has a good pass, so usually has a good pass, has had a good pass, I don't know. Hopefully they actually, like, do pretty good in this. I don't know. Just get more money, that's really the main thing. Lack Official, I think it's called. Bro, it's just Uno. What else are gonna be do except win a few games, I guess? Yeah, what else would you do? I mean, just get used to the game modes, I guess, but you'll be playing against 5-year-olds most of the time, so I don't know. Just look at the rules for Uno, then you'll know how to play usually. There's probably a tutorial for it too. But yeah, I don't know, it's literally just Uno. If you played Uno, you've basically just played this game. To the next game. Math Murder. Okay, this game is just about doing math. If you're actually bad at math, just get a calculator, but be fast. There is a strict time limit for each question. It gets, like, harder the longer the game is too. Yeah, as long as you're, like, somewhat good at math, you'll be fine against the 5-year-olds. I don't know. That's really it. Like, you're just playing against, like, kindergartners, basically. Anyways, to the next game. Mega Mansion Tycoon. So basically in the other event, you had to just go through the, like, game and buy stuff. After you do that for a while, you'll get eggs or whatever, and then if you get enough eggs, you would get the badge or whatever. I'm getting a feeling you're gonna do either the same thing or, like, a whole different, like, event thing. I recommend just, like, playing the game. I recommend getting the cheapest stuff first. Get the cheapest stuff first, because that gives you the same amount of money as, like, the really, like, costly stuff. Do that. Do the first 2 tycoons, maybe? I don't really care. Usually the first one, just do the first one probably, and you'll be okay. Really easy. And then just AFK it for, like, just overnight. You'll be okay, probably. Or maybe multiple nights, or even just, like, a few hours. You'll probably be okay. Just make sure that you have auto-clicker if you go AFK. Anyways, to next game. Merge for Diamond. This is a merging game. Yay. You merge blocks of the same number, get the bigger and better blocks, and you gain money from every single block, like 1 to 5 seconds. You gain, from what I can see, the same amount of money from each block. You can get gifts and gems, and you get gems from the gifts when it just randomly spawn in your plot, and you could just, like, get it, and you get it. And when you spend it, you can spend gems on more money. You should, instead of pets, as they give you more money, of course, and you don't really need pets. Gamble it. You should also spend your money on things that give you more money, such as more blocks, and a larger spawn level. Instead of like having one block which spawns, you have 2 blocks. Blocks are 2 that spawns. Also, it's kind of like, I don't know, for some reason some of the numbers, instead of like, I think it's like 5 plus 5 like equals 8 or something like that instead of 10. I don't know why. I think it's not a bug. I think they do it on purpose just so that they're more like profit from it. I don't know. That's really it. Metro Life. I don't really like. It's another one of these. I guess you could probably get more money, and that could help you if it's like trying to get more money or like doing some sort of like mini game or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe get faster cars. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really played it. I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't know. Just be ready for anything for these games. They're kind of really. They're just random. That's really it. Michael's Zombies. Okay, so this is like a COD Zombies type Roblox game. Quite frankly, it's actually pretty fun. Like, I like it. That's like really it, to be honest. Like, I don't know what else to say about this game except that. Honestly, just gotta get an aim trainer, I guess, and then like do it a bit. That's really it for most of these shooter games. But yeah, hopefully it'll be like another event thing like they did last time. The last one was really good. It was really fun. Yeah, just like reaction time, train that, and then aim. That's really it, I would say anyway. To the next game. Mini Empires. Okay, so this game is an RTS, kind of like if you've heard of StarCraft 2. You make money. I recommend don't join other matches because usually the things are empty or like the people are dead or about to die. So recommend don't do that. Don't join matches. Just wait for other matches. For just going to casual and queue, and it'll take a while, but it won't screw you over. I recommend just like basically automatically get farms. Farms are the main thing. You want to get builders first, of course, because that's how you get buildings, which is how you play the game. Farms, put them on. There's like tiles that let you have farms, and there's ore rigs, but not ore rigs, like just regular land ore rigs or whatever. I heavily recommend, after you get a few farms, save up for one of those. Those give you way more money, and they're on the same tiles. There's also like mining tiles, so if you have enough money for that, get mining tiles. You can rush people. You can automatically get like a barracks and save for like a few rocket troopers. But if the enemy sees it, if it's not like fog of war or whatever, they'll probably place turrets down and actually just destroy them, so I don't recommend it. I recommend just getting a bunch of tanks and ships. You also have supply, whatever. Basically, how many like units you can have. Some units take different supplies, such as tanks probably take more supply than like, let's say, like just assaults. So I recommend getting houses too. You only can get like 4 of them, but really helps you make way bigger armies. If it's like more like a sea-oriented map, get ships. Ships are like the main thing you want. If you control the sea, they can't like go anywhere. And even if they try and move, they're kind of just cooked. Because you have a ship and you can bombard them. But yeah, that's really the main thing. Just get money and then make a big army and then destroy everyone else. To win, you need to destroy all the other like core looking things. Core of their enemy bases. That's really it. Especially if this game is in an event, a bunch of like little kids are going to be playing this. So it's going to be much easier to play the games with the baby children playing the game. That's really it. Okay, so Monkey Obby, you have you're basically both hands on a monkey. That's literally the premise of it. You have 2 things you can do. You can like move and jump and stuff, kinda. You can also grab. Basically, you stay in place so that like the other player can like get to another ledger or something like that. And raise, basically, like you just go up. That's like the main thing. That's how you like get up corners and stuff. Like tutorials are actually like really hard with the basic noob. You're gonna need like either an alt or like another or like someone who's actually played the game or like a friend. That's like really it. I couldn't get past the tutorial just because the noobs they're just not good. Yeah, that's really it. Anyways, to the next game. Alright, so Mr. Mix. This is a story-esque game. I mean, you only can have like 4 players, but it's pretty good. So, first, basically do what the game tells you to. There's like a bell after you get out. There's like a bell and like a line. If you crouch behind him and go in like the chef's thing, or the Mr. Mix is scary. There's like scissors we can cut it, but I recommend just going through it as it's faster technically. After doing it a while, you'll go in like a hole or whatever, and you have to get a torch or whatever. Torch is not needed, so you can just drop any items that you don't need, which is usually any items that you just used. Don't spam like the interact button, as you can like accidentally touch the spider, and the spider kills you. You only have 3 lives, by the way, so use them wisely. After pushing like a spider button or whatever, there's like a button. You have to find the numbers. Basically, there's like a comic that tells you what to do. Basically, just see the numbers and tells you what color it is, and just do it. Do a bunch of parkour, and then click the gate, and then you have to do like a mini game, like a parkour thing mini game. That's like the main thing. Then you do like, basically you're in like a cage. You unplug the TV. And then you just go to the top where there's a bunch of plugs or whatever, and then there'll be a time limit, of course. Basically, there's like a thing in the middle where a bunch of plugs are. Do the color to the color plug where it needs to go, and then you should survive. Then go in, there's like a train where you go in. And then you have to go in a mini game where it's basically 5 Nights at Freddy's, where he spawns and you have to like electrocute him. It's actually like kind of fun. Then after that, go through a bit more parkour, do a maze, and then dig a bit, and then you have to find a bunch of key cards in a room and hope for the best and find the right one. And then after that, you have to do like a line. Basically just look up the tutorial mainly to see what I'm talking about, but basically there's like 2 lines. One of them's good, one of them's bad. You have to go to the one that's good. That'll make you tiny, and you can go through the vent. You'll be attacked by a rat or whatever, but you'll be okay. And then you'll need to tower a few boxes, and you see a rat with like a generator power stick or whatever. To get that, you need to find a rock, get a yellow print brush, which is in like the generator area, and then paint it yellow and put it in like the minecart, and then the rats will chase after it. You can get it, and they go into the boss fight. Yes, there's actually a pretty good boss fight. To win, you need to get 5 strawberries, 4 grapes, and I think 3 oranges. Mr. Mix has 2 attacks. Slash, just stay at the ground and you should be okay, where basically like Slash is like half the map. Don't jump or you will die. Stab, basically, it's like basically just like he goes to cleaver down. Just keep going the opposite direction where he's placing it on. You should be okay, just don't stay where you are or it'll kill you. And then you basically need to load the fruit into a catapult. There's multiple catapults around the map, you'll see them. And then once you fill them enough, they'll fire, and then they will destroy Mr. Mix and you will survive. That's really it. Yeah, it's basically the most simplified version I could say of the first chapter, which you probably have to play through. Murder Mystery 2. Okay, so basically there's 3 people, like Wolf Weather, you may know this. Innocent, basically it's the main like population of the game to just survive, and if the sheriff is dead, get the gun and shoot the murderer. The sheriff, it's random chance, you get the gun and then you could like shoot and stuff, yeah. The murderer has 2 attacks, like a throwing the knife. It's not the most reliable, so you just want to stab him, which is the next attack where you just stab him and attack and kill him. Yeah, that's really the main thing. You also have abilities. Highly recommend getting like haste or sprint, as you'll be faster and be able to catch up to Innocents way faster. Or invisibility, because like they can't see you, you can just ambush them, which is also pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, that's really the main thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of maps. Just memorize the maps, really, because you'll probably need to go through that too. Maybe for the badge, I'm not sure, but maybe you'll need to collect enough stuff to get the badge. I don't know, but it's a pretty good game. I like it, and hopefully we will too. NFL universe. It's a sport game. Just get used to the controls and such, and just play the game to get better. There's no like things you can get like better, like let's say weapons or something like that. You can't really do anything like that, unfortunately. Yeah, just like get used to mechanics. Anyways, to the next game. Notoriety. Okay, this game is a lot like Payday. So if you played that, you basically played this. Highly recommend. You can like there's a bunch of like things. You have skills. By playing like missions or whatever, you gain XP and get more skills. Highly recommend you invest in that. Just pick whatever you want. It's pretty good. Stealth missions usually give more money than loud missions, but loud missions are funner, so just whatever you want, to be honest. Yeah, you also have different types of armor, so if you're going to a loud mission, you probably want to like good armor, such as like heavy armor, semi-heavy armor. I would heavily recommend literally having friends, and also having team AI on. Team AI, the AI is for some reason so overpowered, like they almost never get hurt and they deal a lot of damage. So you can do that or have friends. Both are pretty good. Yeah, that's really it. Just do what the game tells you to do. Getting filling the badges, you having to do like a loud mission, because like loud is the easiest, so I'm guessing that's what the devs are gonna do if this is really in like the hunt event. Ohio. Okay, so this is just from that random meme. I recommend like just doing the jobs and like just robbing the bank, which like you just go to the bank. That is a lot of money. Just spam. There's like a big cash pile, whatever. Just spam that with the auto clicker, and you're gonna get a lot of money and get the gold bars. If that's not open, get ATMs and cash registers. You get a lot of money from that. I recommend that. Registers? Yeah, registers. And if you're not doing that, then just do the job. And there's like a burger place that lets you clean, get some money from that. Yeah, you just want to prepare using money and just get memorizing the map, or at least getting used to the map. Because I'm getting a feeling it's going to be like quests and you have to collect some stuff. Just, I don't know, just like a feeling. To the next game. On tap. Just get used to the map, I guess. I don't know, really, as this game is just probably not going to be event as this 17 plus game. Literally, I cannot play it because I'm not 17 plus. It's literally just drinking, so I don't know. That's literally it. This game is something, to be honest. Pets Go. Okay, this game is trash. I mean, you're probably just gonna need to get like open eggs like the last event. That's probably gonna be the main thing. So I just get faster eggs and get things to make you more money, and also egg luck so that you can get better like eggs and hopefully more money. I don't know, AFK this game with the auto clicker, that's like the main thing. This game is just not great. I heavily don't recommend it. That's literally it. This game is just gambling. Phantom Forces. Okay, so this game's actually like honestly like really fun. Like basically it's a shooter kind of like the Battlefield series. Really just like the main thing is just get a aim trainer and just do that. This is a lot for like shooter games, and also like just get better at the game, get better guns, like add attachments to it such as like red dot or something like that to make it easier to aim. Like just get better guns. Just know that like look at the map and see what weapons are good for what maps, or like in most areas, and stay in those areas, such as like the shotguns are better for more enclosed maps, so maybe camp the stairs or go outside and shoot enemies near you. And the sniper is better for long range, so like go on like high places and snipe people. Or in the assault rifles and like just autos in general are pretty good any range. and maybe fall off a bit long range. But still, like, just get a feel for the game, play it a bit, get better at it, get more attachments and more weapons, and you should be good. Yeah, that's really it. I just recommend staying with the base gun usually, or the AK-12, and as they're good autos and good for you. It's a pretty good fun game. I recommend it. It's probably gonna be fun if it's an event. The last few events, it's probably gonna be some sort of mini game. I'm not exactly sure. Just like get used to random mini games. I don't know. You can't really prepare for this, to be honest. It's literally just a donating game. Alright, pressure. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure how you can prepare. I mean, you really just have to play the game. That's like the main thing on like most of these, just play the game. Get used to the monsters. A few things I would know, it's really hard. I'm getting a feeling you'll have to do a graveyard, because it was originally meant to be in the Haunt event. Haunt? Yeah. So, yeah, just like, probably play that, play the main game, may even be like a new thing, but yeah. Just get ready for it that way. I'm gonna, yeah, I haven't played this game as much as, like, Doors or whatever, so I don't know as much. Let's just say that. But yeah, to the next game. Okay, Project Rusher. So for this, I would actually just recommend playing the songs, because this game is unique. There's only, two notes that you can do. So I'm getting a feeling there's just going to be, like, separate songs if this game is an event for it. And I'm actually, like, really just hoping that it does, because then you just have to get used to new songs. But they're going to be pretty hard, too, so remember that. This game is going to be pretty fire, to be honest. I hope that we're able to do it, but yeah. It's going to have unique timings compared to other like, Funky Friday-like games. And I'm getting a feeling it's going to be fun. To the next game. Pull a friend. Okay, this game is just another 2-player game. Get an alt, friend, pain. That's really it. Yeah, basically one person pulls another friend in the minecart. I'm pretty sure the minecart can like drive around, kind of like it can like turn or whatever. But that's really it. Yeah, I don't know what to say because we couldn't like, play this game that much because people aren't good. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this game. This game is like really dry. Pull a sword is just a simulator. Yeah, like just AFK it by just stabbing stuff. Make little auto clicker for you to get AFK. And then pull swords to get more clicks each click. Each like more strength each click. And yeah, that's mostly it. That's basically it, actually. Probably just gonna need to pull swords like the multiple other events they were in. This just sucks. Next. Puzzle Cabin. This game is actually honestly pretty fun. It's basically just you doing a bunch of like jigsaw puzzles. So if you're good at those, you're gonna be good at this game. There's a bunch of different difficulties. I'm guessing you'll need to get enough like points or whatever. That's what you can grind for, points. To just get the badges. I'm not exactly sure on this. Yeah, it's just do a bunch of jigsaw puzzles. It's probably gonna be it. Realistic Street Soccer. Okay, so this game is a soccer game. I recommend when you're out of like trying to get the ball, just don't sprint unless you must to like save a goal or whatever. To like take, you have to press E or like whatever like thing to like take the ball from someone. Recommend it's really easy just to lose the ball to someone else. Continue to dribble. Just look behind you sometimes and see if there's someone about to like try and take it from you. Just press dribble and you should be okay. That's really the main thing. And also just like be careful and be fast. Yeah. And also when you're near the enemy goal and you want to throw it like the opposite side up. Like in the top left or top right. Usually the goalies aren't able to do it. To the next game because I barely know how to play this game. Okay, this game. This game is a pretty good shooter, has its own voice actor, which is pretty cool. There's a few abilities. First one is like sit rep, where basically you just see everything. See all your enemies around you on your minimap, which you use a lot. You can find out where enemies are. Also, I feel like half the people there are bots. It's weird. So yeah, just find kills on the bots, kill the players, and just hope. You also don't have that much ammo, so make sure to trade in other guns, random guns that from enemies that you kill. Just roll when you see the enemy, get out of their sight line. If you're damaged, which means your like heart is beating or whatever, that's how you know you're about to die. So yeah, just do that and regenerate, and you'll be okay. Game's pretty fun. I would say needs more content. Just play the game, get mods. Make sure to do use the P90. Don't use like the first loadout. Use the third loadout, because the first loadout, the gun is just not as good as the third loadout's gun. Shotgun if you go up close, but usually the bots or like enemies just are better than you, so they just kill you before you get up close. Shotguns and snipers are bad. But yeah, like the game is good. I'm getting a feeling you're probably just gonna have to kill a bunch of people with a new gun or something like that. Just kill people. That's probably how you're gonna get the badge. Yeah, that's it. Regretavator. So I'm getting a feeling you're gonna have that, just go through a bunch of floors or some sort of floors or new floors or something, because it's an elevator game. I don't exactly know what you would do for that. That's really it. That's what I think. Just get used to the floors, get used to mechanics. You just get a bunch of money. But you can't really grind this game because stuff. It's pretty fun though. I would recommend it if you just want to play it for fun. But yeah, that's really how you prepare. Just get used to the games and floors and stuff. That's really it. To the next game. Okay, so Secret Staycation is basically like find the markers game, except more like fruit, and like each like morph is actually like special, such as like the pizza is way taller than like most of the other ones, and like popsicle is pretty tallest probably. I don't know. Basically use this to your advantage. If you jump, you go like way farther than the usual like jump in a regular Roblox game. So use that to your advantage to get random fruits. I just recommend getting like a bunch of like stuff, because you're probably just gonna have to like get through a game mode, find stuff. That's probably gonna be the badges. That's really the main thing I'm getting a feeling for. Anyways, to the next game. Shark Bite 2. Okay, so this basically, you go on a like boat, whatever. There's a bunch of different ones. I recommend like getting fast boats so that like the shark can just like not catch up to you. There's like two people, the survivors or whatever, with guns, and the shark, which is trying to kill the survivors or whatever. So I would recommend, get fast boats, and then there's better guns, best damage, best DPS. That's really the main thing. Get away from the shark. If you start like hearing like its song or whatever, there's like a song around it, whatever. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. Then just start driving and hope for the best, because if you're faster than a shark, the shark can just not get you. If you can, do damage to the shark, because if you do enough, it'll just kill it, and then your team will win. But yeah, that's like the main thing. If you're the shark, then just stay underwater, and then when you need to, attack and kill people from their boats. Jumping through boats usually destroys it too, so I recommend doing that. To the next game. Shrimp game. Okay, so this is just squid games. Just like play the game, see if you can win a few times. I don't know, like just get used to the map and like all like the mini games, because that's really the main thing. That's how you survive. Just get used to mini games and play them, and you'll be okay. Maybe get the push. I think that's pay to win, or like hit guard. I'm not exactly sure. Basically, the badges are probably you're gonna have to win. So yeah, I'd probably do that. Yeah, that's really the main thing. I guess to the next game? I don't know anymore. Shara Mexico. I can't find the game. Actually, I just can't play it. I look it up and I just can't find it. I don't know why this game. I don't know how this game got on this list. To the next game, I guess. Slap battles. I just recommend just playing the game. Get things are just better that have better abilities. Like, I recommend getting Flash, as it just lets you teleport and could get you out of like really bad situations, which is really good. Just like get the glove that fits your playstyle. It's a really tryhardish game. I always recommend going on shift lock. You can turn on settings. Yeah, I just recommend playing the game, getting used to it, and so to the next game. Souls RNG. Okay, this is a bad game, quote unquote. You barely do anything in it. I recommend getting a luck glove, which you just get by getting a few like auras or whatever and putting it in there. It's pretty easy to craft, to be honest. If you want to, you can AFK this game and get auras, but it's not gonna improve your luck that much. It's not a great game, to be honest. Just yeah, the badge you're probably just gonna need to get some types of ores and then do them and stuff. Yeah, that's really it. To the next game, that's actually good. Oh yeah, this game is actually really good. I don't like this game. Souls RNG is not a good game. It's just a cash grab, just RNG game. I don't recommend it at all, but it's gonna be bad. I'd recommend getting the luck. There's like a luck glove or whatever. You should probably get that. You can get it pretty easily if you roll high in gambling. Yeah, the badge is probably just you have to craft like something or like get like a certain types of ores or what they're called. What you get. It's really annoying. Sonic Speed Simulator. Okay, so basically this is just a simulator made by GameFan. Anyways, I'd recommend just getting characters. You can get characters pretty easily by doing events. It's like a silver thing going on right now, which you can get pretty easily. Just like run around and play the game. That's really the main thing. You also probably should get quote-unquote friends. So that you can get more XP easier, and don't rebirth as it just resets your speed, which is really annoying. It'll make it harder for the event, so I just don't recommend doing that. For my last thing, I recommend just upgrading your friends or upgrading stuff when you can with gold, the coins or whatever. That's really the main thing. To the next game, I guess. Okay, Speedrun 4. I just recommend playing the game, because you're probably just going to need to get through some things, just run, play the game. I don't really know. That's probably just going to be the main thing. Just, yeah, play the game and get used to the parkour aspects to it. It's pretty fun, but, yeah, it's just a bit empty. There'll probably just be, like, a new map that you have to play to get the badges, I'm guessing, but that, yeah. To the next game, I guess.
It's beginning to look a lot like your strategies!
SpongeBob Tower Defense. This is a gacha system game, or gambling. Woo. You should pick SpongeBob as your first guy. You can pick from Patrick, Squidward, SpongeBob. Pick SpongeBob. I think it's good AoE. You know, when you have money or like whatever the currency is, use it as you gain nothing in the short term by saving it. You may even just get a better character, a good character, or something like that. Anyways, to the next game, I guess. Steep Steps. Okay, so this game is about you going up a mountain with just a ladder, which you can climb, of course. It's a ladder. And basically you have to go through like a bunch of stuff to win and survive and stuff. It's honestly like a really cool game. Highly recommend it. It's really hard though. I would ever recommend just getting used to the game, of course. That's like the main thing, because like game sense is really how you're gonna beat this. Because the last event this was in, it was really hard, and like honestly, yeah, I just recommend doing it. Anyways, there are a few things you can do. You can just push your like your ladder over like cracks and stuff. And also you could like put it on the side to like a mountain, making it so it faces a mountain, and just hitting on the side till it goes over too. Your ladder will despawn if it goes into the void, but it will not despawn if it's on like a ledge or something. So if it does go on a ledge, either pay to win and get it back or die. I don't know. Yeah, that's like the main things. Also, usually you get a checkpoint like every 100 meters, so you probably just need to get through a few checkpoints to win. Anyways, to the next game. Super Golf. Okay, so this game is about timing and just predicting where you're gonna go. This game is very like unpredictable, so yeah, that's like the main thing about this game. It's pretty unpredictable. You want to predict, like, there's a lot of times like spinners and stuff, so you have to predict when to go. Like, the main thing is just predict, and then you'll probably be okay. Because here's the thing, the main thing is that like there's a lot of different game modes, including like there's like a black basketball game mode, a hockey game mode, a lot of game modes. Just get used to all of them and you should be okay. As if I remember correctly, last event, I had this like you get to play a few other game modes. So just play all the game modes, get used to the game mode, and you should be okay. Just predict. That's the main thing about it. To the next game. The Final Stand 2, or I think it's 2, yeah, it's 2. Anyways, this game is a wave-based survival zombie shooter. There's, like, 3 main paths, yeah, 3. One being, like, the main path, there's, like, it's not, like, a side entrance, there's also, and, like, there's most zombies go through that. And then there is a, like, zombie, like, 2 caves, which zombies have spawned out before, just by the way, they have. This game is, like, basically just an endless, like, just you survive, you gain money thing, you gain money. That's really, like, the main thing. To lose, your shop has to be destroyed, which is at the end of the map. You can buy stuff from the shop. I recommend just staying with a pistol for a bit and saving up for either like a turret or like, I think it's like it's a Tommy gun. Save up for that, because that gun, if you headshot, is really good. To save ammo, always headshot. If you need to, stutter with your ammo, as it's limited and it costs a lot of money to replace. So I recommend doing that. Yeah, also turrets are really good. You can also like upgrade stuff, and you can upgrade the turret to have 2. And that's really good if you don't know. And like just like double the ammo is just double the money and double the weapons. It's a great thing. I recommend getting upgrades. I recommend getting sniper. There's like a bunch of upgrades which you can get. Yeah, you also can buy ammo from like the back of the shop, so I recommend doing that so that you have ammo. Ammo is like limited, so make sure you actually have it or you're kind of cooked. Yeah, that's like the main thing. Just always headshot and just play the game. You can't like grind or whatever. You can't like get things for like the next game. It's not like a roguelike kind of like that, but it's still pretty fun. You also can get like skills or whatever from just gaining levels by just killing zombies. That's like the main thing. And then you could just like upgrade them and stuff. Recommend getting explosive headshot, because there's like a lot of zombies. You could deal a lot of damage if you get headshots. Anyways, to the next game. Those Who Remain. Okay, so this is a scavenger, like, zombie killing shooter. It's actually, like, really fun. So, every match, you usually have some sort of objective that you have to do, and you also just have to survive. That's, like, the main things. If you do the side objective, you gain more money. Money saves between games, by the way, so you can just do whatever you like with it. You'll also have levels, so the larger the level that you have, you can equip perks, and there's a few perks. I don't really know which ones you should pick. That's kind of just depend on your playstyle. First weapon you get, the sawed-off, is actually like pretty good in close range. Use your pistol for long range. That's what I recommend, and get headshots to save ammo. It's a lot of ammo though, so you're probably okay. Yeah, the really main thing is just get used to the game, get money to prepare, because you can prepare for this game. It's actually like pretty fun. Honestly, I don't think you'll get bored of it for a bit. But yeah, just prepare, get perks, and just get ready for the hunt event. I don't know, the badges, you probably just need to do stuff. I don't know, it's really the main thing. To the next game. Tower Defense Simulator, TDS. This game is a tower defense game. You've played other events in the last hunt, so you probably, classic, yada yada, get the idea. You probably already prepared enough for this game. Because here's the thing, there's probably going to be a ranged loadout, or at least for the badges there is. As there's like a Gunter badge, I think the name is, and like the regular badge, maybe the Gunter badge is that you have to beat the whole thing, or like you have to be on hard mode. That's what I'm guessing. So to do that, I would just like prepare. I recommend just getting militant, as with that you can technically solo intermediate and at least casual, which gives good money if you do it enough. Yeah, I just recommend doing that, just AFKing, just playing it really, and getting towers. Recommend getting DJ as a support, as it's really good. I recommend getting militant, then either farm or military base, because military base is like a really good, like just great unit spawner. It's great, it's good abilities, and just fun. And then see if you can get either minigunner or railgunner for DPS. Not railgunner, ranger for DPS. Ranger is better for like boss DPS, while minigunner is better for like just the minion DPS, and also killing the boss too, of course. Yeah, that's really the main things. Just get used to like the modes, just get used to playing the game, get used to just getting used to the game, I guess. Yeah, just get used to placements, get the best placements, and just hope for the best that you can beat it. It's really the main thing. To the next game. Tower Defense X. This game I enjoy a lot. It's a great tower defense game. It's very grindy though, so like you probably won't need to do a huge amount of stuff to get the Gunter badge or whatever it's called. I cannot pronounce it right. But still, you just want to be careful about it. I would recommend when you start playing the game, just use the codes, because you can get Shotgunner, which, by the way, is pretty good, honestly. And each tower has 2 paths, if you don't include event towers. And there also, your towers can die on every single mode except easy mode, by the way, just to know. So yeah, you have to manage the health. Shotgunner, I think it's top path. It's either top path or bottom path. The one that fires really fast, that can heal people around it. So it's good. It's somewhat good healing. It has ability. Then bottom path can remove stunning. So it can remove, if enemies somehow stun your towers, you can remove it easily using that ability, which is really good. I recommend that tower. And it's also good for speedrunning. Make sure to put it close to the path, of course, or they just won't do anything, as they really small range, so remember that. Also random things can block like your tower's vision, so make sure you place it in a good place. That's really the main thing. Anyways, what I recommend is either start trying to save up for Operator, which is a great DPS. I recommend it. You can beat intermediate mode with it. Then getting Farm, which is somewhat cheap, and it's good because you get money from it. It's like an error thing. It's pretty easy to get. Then Barracks. Barracks is widely used. It's a hugely great early game tower. I highly recommend it. You need to get it. Top path, you can get great anti-boss DPS with the laser gunners, and it's just good. Then bottom path, you have a lot of different like elements, and just great AoE. Makes this unit unique is that there's a lot of different like types of ammo, because different like bullets or different like attacks or whatever have different like stats, I would say, I think it's called, and like some enemies are resistant to some towers, like bullet resistance would be not, so rangers, let's say, because they fire bullets, wouldn't be as good. And for the ranger tower, it's actually not that bad. So for a starter tower, it's pretty good. Top path is good for DPS. In bottom path, you can like throw a grenade and deal good AoE damage, somewhat good AoE damage anyway. For bosses, I recommend saving for Missile Trooper. He's great missile damage, and is somewhat cheap to place, in the mid-game at least, and also great boss DPS too. Because he has like his top path can like, highly always recommend getting top path, because it's just the best top path. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's like the main thing. Because like it's 3 times damage to like its main target. And bottom path is like just a minigun of missiles basically, and it's not that great, to be honest. It's really costly, and you'll easily die. But I recommend, after getting all those towers, get turret or sentry. Yeah, it's called sentry. That can beat the hardest mode, not including endless, of course, in the game. Expert. Literally, it's so overpowered, though it does have like pretty bad point of view. If you can use it like correctly enough, you can be expert, and you can pretty easily grind it. It's actually kind of insane. Yeah, that's really the main thing. This game is like really kind of confusing, but it's really fun. I highly recommend doing the tutorial too, as it gives random lore things, and also just helps you out on some of the towers, which includes Missile Trooper and Ranger. Yeah, that's really the main thing. Yeah, just be careful. Make sure to sell stuff if they're at low HP, unless you can heal them, or you'll just lose and just waste money. It's the main thing. To the next game, I guess. Tower of Heck. Just get used to the map, I guess, and some part of it repeats in the games, and like rounds, whatever, stuff like that. And just hope that you're good at obbies and you can beat it. Yeah, that's probably what you're gonna have to do. The next game. Untitled boxing game. To be honest, this game, you just really play it and hope for the best. That's really the main thing. You can try and use a gacha system, quote unquote gacha, to get like a quote unquote different playstyle of like box type, I guess. But to be honest, just the legendary ones are better usually. Just like get used to one that's somewhat good and you'll be okay. I guess to the next game, I guess. Alright, Untitled Tag Game. Get used to maps because you're gonna need it. Also, there's a huge amount of movement in this game because it's a tagging game. Yeah, you know, and you have to get used to that. You can roll from a high place if you go like if you go really high and go down. You can roll to still get somewhat the same speed, and then you also gain a bit of speed. You know, on steps you should jump, and you'll go faster from that. You also can go on poles and like vault with them to go a bit faster. That's really it. The next game, I guess. Wacky Wizards. Okay, so I'm pretty sure in the last event you had to collect some stuff. I'm not exactly sure. I'm 100% sure how to play the game and get better at it. I mean, probably find stuff, get used to that. That's really it, honestly. I guess to the next game? I don't know. Warrior Cats. Honestly, this game's pretty cool. Basically, it's off of the Warrior book series, which is pretty good, honestly. Really, just get used to the map, but there's probably gonna be a new map for, like, the event, so I don't know. If this game is an event, it's probably gonna be somewhat good. It's probably gonna have to do something with hunting, though. I don't know. Hopefully, it will do good on it. I don't know. Yeah, just get used to the controls, I guess. Wordy. This game is just Wordle, but Roblox, I guess. I don't know. And just do it. Get used to it, I guess. Get used to GUI, as there may be something about it that you need to do. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do if this game is in the event. I don't know what to say about this. Anyways, to the last game, actually. Nice. World 0. Okay, so this is the last game. To be honest, this game is pretty good. It's just an RPG mostly. I recommend picking War as the best DPS out of the 3 classes that you get. And he's just pretty good. His abilities are just good. He's pretty fast. He can get to places pretty easily. And also, you get pets too. I recommend having them as, if you press 1 with them, they have some sort of ability. The one I have, gives, a huge amount of AoE damage. It's actually insane. So, you almost always find a pet, and also, find a mount. You can do it by, clicking, I think it's outfits or whatever. I'll put on screen what it is. Basically, you have to click on it, you can get a mount. By pressing Z, you can just, you just go as fast as your sprint. Always, but you can't damage doing that though, so be careful about that. Yeah, just do quests to level up mostly. Do what the game tells you to do, and you should be okay for the event. Yeah, just at least see if you can get to level 15. You'll probably be okay. Maybe get to World 2. I don't know. To the next game, I guess. Wow, we did it. We're done. So it turns out there's probably only gonna be 25 games. That's what it says. The hunt. I'm getting a feeling there's gonna be more. So basically, a lot of this is just useless. Whatever. A lot. Pet Simulator 99 is also in it, which kind of sucks. It's confirmed. But whatever. A lot of these games you might as well prepare for anyway. You never know. Roblox is kind of unpredictable. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching to the video. Or skipping through it for some reason. I don't know why. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a small YouTube channel, just trying to help others. Yeah, I don't know. That's really the main thing. And to Roblox, why is it only 11 days? Why? I mean, seriously. Why is it only 11 days, bro? This is so stupid. This gives me pain. Actually, I hate this, but whatever. I guess just have a good time. Yeah, that's really the main thing. Have a good day.